Hey guys, it's Callie from Lashes and Rouge, and today I wanted to talk to you about fashion and some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years, and as well as kind of give you a little bit more of my story and why I love fashion so much. But before I get started, I wanted to share with you one of my new favorite fall lip colors. As you can see, it's nice and bright and bold. This one is from LA Colors, and I think you can see that. It's a nice plum pink berry kind of color, and this one is called Passion Flower. So I really like it though, because I think it's got some nice undertones with like a pinkish bluish kind of red color, and I think it's flattering. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to start out with was talking a little bit about my story. For the past 4 years, I have very specifically been working on figuring out what fashion means to me, especially since I spent the majority of my life up to that point hating how I looked, fighting really hard with a lot of, I guess, body issues, but more so if I don't think about it, it's not there or it doesn't exist. And so I really did spend a lot of time hiding and making sure that anything I wore was something that would make me fade into the background. I remember one summer when I was about maybe 12, I spent the entire summer in sweatshirts and jeans because I felt so self-conscious about my body, and I also had a lot of acne on my shoulders, which, I don't know about you guys, but acne is kind of a self-esteem killer. I did get rid of it, and I don't have any problem with that anymore, but at that age, it really was, I think that became a driving force to me to find something that I was comfortable in. Like, that was, fashion became comfort for me. If it wasn't comfortable, I didn't wear it. And that even meant experimenting and trying new outfits because I was so afraid of being uncomfortable. So about 4 years ago, I decided to change hiding. I didn't want to hide anymore. I didn't want to cover up who I really am or stay behind frumpy clothes because that's where I felt the most safe. And so when I looked in the mirror, I decided I was going to start a new habit. And that habit has become something I do every day still, and it's something that I have done for the past 4 years, and it has made a huge difference in how I view myself. This habit was finding one thing, at least just one thing in the mirror every day I looked in it, I had to find something I liked. It could be something as small as my eyelashes, which seriously, that one of the days, that was it. But for me, it became such a building block for how strong my self-confidence was and how much I appreciated my body. And so when I have the days, and I think every woman, every person has this, where you look in the mirror, you just feel icky. It's just bleh, not fun. I still look for that one thing I like, and I hold on to that. I don't forget it the minute I walk away from the mirror. I remember it, and I keep reminding myself of it, that I'm not ugly, I'm not fat, I'm not depressed, I'm not, I don't even know what other words to use because I try so hard not to speak those negative things to myself. So as I'm going through my fall wardrobe and summer, I'm in the middle of transition because we haven't quite hit fall here in Colorado yet. It is almost 90 today, so it's still pretty warm out here. Hopefully that will change very soon. And apparently it will change really fast, which I'm really looking forward to, and which is part of my drive behind getting my fall wardrobe set up as fast as I can. So as I'm going through all the pieces I have, I'm realizing all of the years that I have spent, all of the years being the past 4 or 5, spent really trying to learn my body shape and learn what flatters it and fits it well, have really paid off. I have pieces in my wardrobe that I absolutely adore, and there are pieces I never would have picked off the shelf 5 years ago, 6 years ago, because I didn't think I'd like them. Come to find out, I really like bold colors. I really like wearing statement pieces. I really like being bold, not only in colors but patterns. And the only way I've been able to get to this point was because I took the time where I would take 15 garments into a dressing room and I'd try them on at Target or a Ross or a thrift store, and I'd only come out with one. Or maybe I'd come out with none, because the whole point of trying on so many things was I would grab the pieces of clothing that really jumped out at me, and then I would see, well, okay, is this style good for me? Does this fit me? Is it comfortable? Do I feel like it's flattering? And so some of the things I wear are things that I've read other fashion bloggers or magazines say, oh, for your body type, you definitely shouldn't wear that. Like, for example, horizontal stripes. I love horizontal stripes. I think probably 30% of my wardrobe are horizontal stripes, and a pattern or just basic stripes. I love it. I think it's a flattering thing on me. I think it's something that really works well with my body shape, and not only that, I'm comfortable in that. And that's something that I had to come to myself. I couldn't have picked up a magazine and said, okay, this is exactly the advice that I'm going to follow. Because what I really think is most important is it comfortable? Do you feel good in it? And do you like it? Because some styles that are on trend today or last year or maybe even next year just are not flattering for every single body type. They might be flattering for somebody who's tall and skinny, but for somebody who might be short and skinny, it's not going to look right because they're short, and the styles are for someone tall. And it really just boils down to you. What do you like? What are your favorite colors? What are the things that make you feel good and make you feel comfortable? And so while I like the idea, and actually I really, really, really like the idea of a capsule wardrobe, the pieces that I'm putting in it for myself are not things that would necessarily be considered a capsule wardrobe piece. But that's the awesome thing about fashion, is if you can find your confidence in who you are and find you as a person, especially when it comes to your style and fashion, oh, you can go forever with it. You can just take that confidence in who you are and just run and experiment with clothes and just play with patterns and play with things that are bold. And even once you can get to the point where, okay, this is my foundation style, you can even then push the limits. You can push yourself to find the things that maybe are a little bit more edgy or a little bit more, well, I'm not sure I'd wear that, or I'm not sure I like that. That's the other thing that I've learned. Not only have I learned to pay attention to what I like personally and what suits me and what makes me feel good and comfortable, I have learned to push myself when it comes to style, because I have found things I didn't think I'd ever like because I gave it a chance, and I gave it one day. So, as you are preparing to come into fall, into winter, and, well, yes, both of these seasons are the seasons when people are most covered up, which that definitely plays to some people's advantage. Definitely helps with comfort zone things. I would just say to you, take some time and see if you can look in the mirror and say, I love who I am. And if you can't, then give yourself some care. Take care of who you are. Listen to your body. Listen to your emotions and your feelings as you wear clothes, because I really do believe that what you wear is a visual expression of who you are as a person. And if you can't be confident in who you are, or you aren't confident, that's going to show. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, I really want you to be able to believe in who you are. And this is why I like fashion, because when I feel good about how I look, when I feel good about my face and my hair and my makeup and just the whole external expression of who I am, I feel like it just boosts the self-confidence I have. And I think it is so important and it is so crucial to being a whole person when you can look at the entirety of your being and you can say, yeah, I like this. So, yeah, I know I went a little bit deep on you guys for this video, but this is something that's so close to my heart, and especially as I in particular move forward with my fall capsule wardrobe and my fall fashion and sharing different tips and tricks with you guys, I just wanted to say that this is who I am and this is what fashion means to me. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it helps at least somebody. I'd love to hear your stories and hear what it is that drives you when it comes to fashion, and I'm curious. I really would love to know more. And yeah, so I have updated, or we have updated our Pick the Topics page, so please take a look at that and let us know what you think and help us pick the next, I guess, month's worth of topics. Also, follow us and find us on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Just look up Lashes and Rouge and you'll find us. And as always, please comment and like and subscribe to our blog, which is lashesandrouge.wordpress.com. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day.